2,600 meters, they're just about ready. And they leave the stalls from the 2,600 meter mark. Quite a good start for them. Martinique is one of the first to respond. A place in the sun is close up with Angel's Wish, an angel of the morning, going wider out on the track to go up and search for the lead. Then came Go Dream Machine and Gilda Gray's out back as they take that first corner, just on 2,200 meters left to go. Angel's Wish has found the lead, gone about a length clear of Angel of the Morning, who was rushed up in the early stages. Now races up in second and actually now goes off to take the lead. Angel's Wish settles in second, the orange cap, and they followed further back by Martinique in third. Go Dream Machine is racing in fourth at the fence and fighting with its rider. They followed by A Place in the Sun, who's won from last, and Gilda Gray's at the back as they race down the back straight heading towards that 1,800 meter mark. Angel of the Morning has now skipped clear by about 3 lengths. Angel's Wish racing in second. Martinique is racing one off the fence in third. Then came Go Dream Machine, who continues to race fourth. Further back is A Place in the Sun, who's won from last and got 6 lengths to make up. 3/4 of a length away at the back we find Gilda Gray. There's about 8 lengths from front to back as they pass the 1,500 meter mark. Out in front is Angel of the Morning, leads it by a length. Martinique has now raced up into the second spot. In third is Angel's Wish, racing 4 lengths off the leader. Then we drop 2 lengths away to Go Dream Machine. A Place in the Sun is racing one off the fence. The blue sleeves and cap racing 6 lengths off the leader, and Gilda Gray continues to trail the field 8 or 9 lengths off the leader as they round the turn going towards the 1,200 meter marker. Out in front is still Angel of the Morning, now only got it by about a length to Martinique, who's racing in second. Angel's Wish is third. Now A Place in the Sun gets asked to run by Pierce Stratham, racing back in that 4th spot. They followed by Go Dream Machine, and at the back end of the field is still Gilda Gray. 800 meters left to go, and Angel of the Morning is still in front, still has the lead by about 2 lengths to Martinique, who races in the second spot. Angel's Wish is third, then A Place in the Sun. Further back in the field is Gilda Gray, who's now come off the rail and come 3 wide into the straight. Further back in the field is Go Dream Machine as they homeward bound. 500 meters left to run. Out in front, Angel of the Morning, Angel's Wish, Go Dream Machine going through down the far inside. Then came Martinique. A Place in the Sun's right down the center, starting to move in, and so does Gilda Gray towards the outside, but it's Angel's Wish to catch, gone 3 lengths clear. A Place in the Sun starts to bridge the gap. Gilda Gray's on the stand side. Then came Martinique. It's still in front, Angel's Wish, but here comes A Place in the Sun to apply the pressure, and A Place in the Sun gets to the front and will go on and win it. Second place to Angel's Wish. Then came Go Dream Machine, and Martinique was fourth. Here's the head-on replay. A Place in the Sun's in the middle, had about 3 or 4 lengths to make up at this stage, was asked to run by the rider at about the 1,200 meter mark, started to get pushed along, and then it gets into it. Gilda Gray came very wide into the home straight. Angel's Wish is on the far rail here, the left-hand side, who picked up the lead, went 3 lengths clear, and then A Place in the Sun closed in steadily and went on to win it. 1-3-5-4, the first 4 across the line.
Well, unfortunately, we haven't got a chair or a couch, Pierre, because I can see you blowing. It did give you, I think, from about the about the 1800, you were under pressure. She was giving you a hard time. I know she does. I've spoken to James about it, and I've seen Kabila ride her. She's a very difficult rider, and I saw you under pressure a long way out.
Yeah, you know, firstly, thank you to Kabila, because he told me exactly how this filly races. I actually watched some races as well, and like he said to me, she jumps so well, which she did. And you go for about 200 meters and you think you're going to travel well on a bit, and then she drops a bit. So obviously down the back stretch she dropped a bit, and I realized we're not going that far, so I better try and keep up, because
keep up with the pace.
Yeah, if they sprint for home,
they're going to leave you behind.
And she's still trying to keep up with the pace, they're going to leave her behind. So that's quite a bit of hard work. Like James is saying I'm more tired than the horse.
That I can see. That's why we're sitting down, so you can. Thank goodness you've got a break till your next ride, Holocene. But no, very well done. You definitely got a home, and you never stopped riding, because I think the wires were skipped, and I think that got 3 or 4 lengths on you, and you never stopped riding, thank goodness, and you got a home.
Yeah, I was worried about going through 200, 150. He had 2 lengths on us, and I thought, just if he doesn't pick it up now and put some mind to it, he's not going to get there. And then obviously got to change legs and come on, get on with it, and then the gear was there. Well done to James. I said we've got a very good record, winning percentage, and thank you to Arun and Vaughan. So far it's going very well.
Pierre, the next ride, which I like, I think Holocene's a big runner. Thank goodness you got a race to get your breath back. I think he's a massive runner in race 5.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's a handicap, it's an open race. He's got form to be there about. Drawn 1, I think, must be a huge advantage. So, wouldn't surprise me if we won.
The next one, Lamula for Mark de Kock as well?
Yeah, I basically picked up the ride. I saw Mark didn't have a jockey. I thought, let me take my chances. So he kindly put me on. I think he's held on some form.
Form he has, yeah.
So, but he hasn't had a lot of racing. Maybe there's still some scope for improvement.
Perfect, well done. Take a slow walk, PM, and hopefully we'll see you later. We'll get James in now. Jamesy, how was your heart going through about the 1800?
Yeah, this filly never helps you, and I was always of opinion that maybe the step up and trip should get a little more in contention. Yeah, exactly. But it seems to be no matter what trip you go, she's never going to help you regardless.
I think even if you put in 1,000, I think she'll do the same and finish up close like that.
Definitely at this rate that we're going. So, but yeah, I must just say to Striker, he's having a good blow after the race. A superb ride to him.
Absolutely.
Big well done to the whole ASSM syndicate, to Vaughan and Arun, to our sponsors Hollywood Bets, and obviously to the breeders, Volgebos and Rustantine. Well done to you guys.
Well done. And okay, well, you've only got one runner left, Akers Crackers.
Yeah, he's a fickle also, John. If he gets his way, he can go to the front and dictate. I make him a big runner, but if he gets behind horses, he kind of loses interest. So if he can do it on his terms, I think he's got a big chance.
Yeah, I thought the way Cabela rode him last time, I mean, I have spoken to you about the horse, and I think, like you say, I think if he gets an easy lead today, he could be there in the finish, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much. Right, before we go, let's give the groom his 1,500 Rand voucher from Tsotso, from World Sports Betting. Well done. Right, I did think Pierre rode an absolute perler on Place in the Sun. You can't beat experience, guys. Once you have Pierre Stradum on board, I know there would have been a few hot spots around the backstretch, but he definitely got he got the source up. Well done to Arun and Vaughan. They're having a wonderful start. A wonderful form at the moment. Their horses are winning down in PE up in Joburg. They must just keep it going.